The fountain of youth. Could it be on your plate? We all dream of living longer, healthier lives. What if the secret to longevity wasn't a magic pill, but something we have control over every day? Our diet. The idea that what we eat directly impacts how long and how well we live is not a new one. But recent scientific discoveries are shedding new light on the power of caloric restriction, a way of eating that may hold the key to unlocking a longer, healthier lifespan. For centuries, stories have circulated about cultures known for their longevity and their traditional diets. From the mountains of Okinawa to the shores of the Mediterranean, these communities often share a common thread: a diet rich in plant-based foods and moderate in calories. Now, science is catching up with these ancient practices, revealing the fascinating connection between caloric restriction and the aging process. Caloric restriction is often misunderstood as deprivation and starvation. But this is far from the truth. It's about making mindful, healthy choices about the quantity of food we consume, while ensuring we still receive all the essential nutrients our bodies need. Imagine reducing your typical calorie intake by roughly 30 to 40%. This doesn't mean eliminating entire food groups. Instead, it involves shifting our focus to nutrient-dense foods, fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, that provide maximum nutrition in every bite. This approach ensures we're nourishing our bodies while consuming fewer calories overall. The power of caloric restriction isn't just anecdotal. Decades of research, primarily on animals, provides compelling evidence for its potential to extend lifespan. Studies on various species, from tiny worms to primates like monkeys, have shown that carefully reducing calorie intake can significantly increase lifespan. These animal studies aren't just about living longer, they're about living healthier for longer. Animals on calorie-restricted diets not only live longer but also experience significant delays in the onset of age-related diseases like cancer, heart disease, and diabetes. These findings suggest that caloric restriction may hold the key to not just adding years to our lives, but adding life to our years. Section 4. The Science of Slowing Down. How caloric restriction works. The idea that eating less could help us live longer might seem counterintuitive. How can something as simple as reducing calories have such a profound impact on our lifespan? The answer lies in the complex interplay between our cells' metabolism and the aging process. Caloric restriction appears to work on a cellular level, influencing several key processes that contribute to aging. Firstly, it reduces oxidative stress, a type of cellular damage caused by free radicals. Think of free radicals as unstable molecules that damage our cells like rust damages metal. Caloric restriction helps neutralize these free radicals, protecting our cells from damage and slowing down the aging process. Secondly, caloric restriction improves our body's sensitivity to insulin, a hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. This improved insulin sensitivity allows our cells to use glucose more efficiently, reducing the risk of developing insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes and other metabolic disorders. Section 5. Living longer, living better, applying caloric restriction to your life. While more research is needed to fully understand the long-term effects of caloric restriction in humans, the evidence from animal studies and emerging human trials is incredibly promising. The potential benefits for preventing chronic diseases and extending lifespan are significant, prompting many to explore how to incorporate these principles into their lives. Implementing caloric restriction doesn't necessarily mean drastically cutting calories overnight. There are more sustainable and enjoyable ways to reap the benefits. Intermittent fasting, a pattern of cycling between periods of eating and fasting, has gained popularity as a way to mimic some of the effects of caloric restriction. Others focus on adopting a nutrient-dense whole food diet, prioritizing fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains to feel fuller on fewer calories. Caloric restriction isn't a magic bullet, and it's essential to approach any dietary changes with the guidance of healthcare professionals. However, the science is clear. What we eat has a profound impact on our health and longevity. By making mindful choices and embracing a balanced approach to food, we can harness the power of caloric restriction to live longer, healthier lives.